Good morning children, welcome for today's lecture. Today I am going to teach you a new lesson, that is lesson 2.3. Abdul becomes a courtier. Courtier means a member in the kingdom of the king. That is means here who is the king, who is Abdul, everything is going to be explained. So here Abdul's father was his schoolmaster. He is getting ready to go to school, and while going to school he said, Abdul tells his father that he is very much interested in reading. He wants to increase his knowledge. He wants to buy books. For that he wants certain gold. So at that time his father is saying that only it is half of the month and there are lots of expenses and there is no money with me and it is very expensive to buy books. One thing I will do, I will go to school. There is a library there and bring the books which you need. Abdul was very much happy. He was very much anxious and he was waiting till evening for his father to come. But when his father came and when he asked for books, his father said, today I was not even able to keep an hand over the books and I was not able to get your books which you wanted, so I am really sorry. Abdul felt very sad. He thought in his mind that why all these things are happening to me. Then at last he decided that to work hard and to gain his aim. Then in the second person, then he thought of working for a rich merchant and get the salary in kind. So he approaches a rich merchant and he tells the rich merchant, said that I am ready to work for you and you can pay me only after observing my work. The rich merchant appointed him and he was very much happy on seeing the work of Abdul, and at last he was appointed to take care of the Murgi Khana. At first Abdul felt very sad because having gaining so much of knowledge and take care of Murgi Khana was little bit something odd, but he decided to do that work. And the third thing was that Abdul worked with great zeal, enthusiasm and passion. And then he took care of the hens by giving them a ration. Then he never took emperor's wealth to take care of them. And he took care of them in such a systematic and in a decent way that even the king and all the people in the court were very much impressed upon the work done by Abdul. Then at last he was given the chance to read the books in the library and he never missed that chance, utilized it, and then at last what is that, he was after 1 year he was made in charge of the library to take care of the books. There, see what he did. Emperor, all these books have such expensive jackets, surely they have cost a fortune, silk, brocades and velvets. So what he did, he took care of the library and each and every book were covered with velvets, brocades, silks and everything, and they were kept in a very decent way. Then Abdul, now your majesty, the expenses were none. Emperor, I can't believe, how was it done? When the emperor had a sudden visit to the library and when he saw the books were maintained in a very decent manner, he asked that how much money did he spend in observing, in taking care of those books. Abdul said, I observed that the formal requests were sent to you in the bags made of the fabrics best. When the papers were read, the bags were discarded. Why waste the silk, velvet, brocade, I demanded. The royal tailors made the jackets, nothing did they take. Each book was dressed for your majesty's sake. So Abdul is explaining to the king how he took care of the books by wearing velvets, then jacket, this brocade, silks, etc. How he did that? See, invitations were sent to the king and the invitation sent to the king was very costly, so he used to take care of them. Then papers they read, they were not thrown, it was also preserved. Then the bags were discarded. All this what he did, he went to the tailor and asked them to prepare the cover for the books, and they did not take any money for him. So he used all those things utilized to put cover for the books. Emperor, you have great merit. I realized it much earlier. I am happy to announce now you are my courtier. See, you have done a great job and I am really impressed on your work, and I am very happily announcing that you will become the courtier from today onwards in my court. See, chorus. Chorus means all together. See, first what he was a simple boy. He wanted to gain knowledge. For that, he asked his father to bring books, but he was not able to get that. Then he worked under a rich merchant. He was very much impressed. He was appointed to take care of the Murgi Khana. There he took care of the hens, fed them properly. The waste that was thrown was collected and given as the food to the chickens and hens, and they grew very healthy. Then after that he had to take care of the library. That also he did very neatly. All the books were covered with velvets, brocades, silks, velvet, etc. And how he got these velvets and all? Because the invitations and the papers thrown and the fabrics, all those were used to put covers for the book. And it was very beautiful, and the king was very much impressed. And then the king said that he was going to appoint him as a courtier. Now how he won all those things, Abdul, such a great position? See, wits, brains and perseverance helped Abdul achieve his aims. Patience, determination won him great name and fame. So how Abdul won the great thing, the great achievement in his life was that his brain, his patience, then his determination. Determination means I will achieve this in my life. I will become a professor. I will become a teacher. If anything in your life you are having, that you will gain with great sincerity, hard work. That is determination. That determination Abdul had. Then above all, he had patience, and to gain more, all these points, wits, perseverance, brains, patience, determination, all these points together helped Abdul to gain fame and name and fame. So understood? And this is adopted from Enter Mulla Do Pizya by Pratipana. Understood? This is the story. It is like a play type, drama type. So here short notes will be coming about Abdul, about Abdul's father, then about the king. Understood? How Abdul worked hard to gain knowledge. How he gained knowledge? He read books and he gained knowledge. Then he was appointed as what? Why? How he took care of them. Then how he was made in charge of the library. He utilized each and every chances which were given to him. He never rejected the chances. He might have rejected, why? I am a great scholar. Why should I take care of the hens of Murgi Khana? No. He took care of them. Then at last he won. He did this work dedicatedly, sincerely. As for looking at his sincerity, the king appointed him as the courtier. How? With patience, perseverance, wit, determination, he gained name and fame in his life. If you have any ambition in your life, if you have the determination, I will gain it, you will gain. Why? Because of your patience and your willpower, and that I will do it. Then you will gain success in your life. Otherwise, I want to become a teacher, and if you won't work for it, no. If you will work hard and do your work dedicatedly and sincerely, you will achieve your aim one day or the other. So this is a message for you people. If you have strong willpower, if you have the capacity to do your work regularly, sincerely, dedicatedly, then you will achieve your aim. Understood? So this is the lesson. Here hard words are given. See, knowledge, erudition, ponders, philosophy, astronomy. And meanings, erudition, learning, scholarly work. Means he was a great scholar, no? He wanted to become a scholar. How? Why? By reading books. Exclusive means something special. Dejected, depressed. He was depressed because he did not get the books. He told that his father told no, he is going to bring books while coming from school, but he did not get. He was very sad and depressed. Why things are happening to me? The same. Scores means sets of 20. Then quench, satisfy. Satisfy means content, happiness. Then sagacious voice. So this is the lesson. I hope you might have understood the summary of this lesson, and read the lesson because lots of who set to home is there. Sentence making, all I will be giving you in the online classes. So read the lesson properly. I hope you might have understood this lesson. And moving your fingers you should read. Every day I keep on saying move your fingers because this is language, then only you will understand. So read properly. I hope you might have understood the summary of this lesson. Meet you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Thank you.